70% of seniors already have heart disease, and for many, it starts with this: sitting too long and moving the wrong way. You don't need a gym, but you do need to stop making this deadly mistake. After 60, your heart needs more than just staying active. It needs the right kind of movement. Because as we age, arteries naturally stiffen, blood pressure tends to rise, and the heart has to work harder even during normal activities like walking or climbing stairs. Ignore these changes, and it's not just fatigue you'll feel. You may be silently pushing your heart towards serious trouble. Here's the truth. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in seniors. According to the American Heart Association, nearly 70% of adults over 65 are living with some form of it. But here's the good news. Research shows that specific low-impact exercises can dramatically reduce your risk of heart attack, stroke, and hospitalization when done regularly and correctly. That's why in today's video, we're breaking down 5 of the best heart protective exercises for seniors backed by science, safe to do at home, and designed to improve circulation and strengthen your heart. So, before we dive in, hit like, subscribe to Golden Aging Health, and tap the bell icon because one small change today could make a life-saving difference tomorrow. Exercise number 1. Brisk walking. Let's begin with one of the most powerful yet most underestimated ways to protect your heart: brisk walking. It may sound too simple, but according to Harvard Health, brisk walking can cut your risk of heart disease by up to 35%. That's more than some prescription medications, and it's completely free. Why does it work so well? Because it does everything your heart needs. It strengthens the heart muscle, improves circulation, lowers bad cholesterol, reduces blood pressure, and stabilizes blood sugar, all without needing a gym, fancy shoes, or a personal trainer. But here's the catch. It has to be brisk. A light stroll is relaxing, but your heart needs just enough effort to grow stronger. You should be able to talk, but not sing. That light breathlessness? That's your heart waking up and getting stronger. The alternative? A quiet slide into stiffness, high blood pressure, breathlessness, or worse, a heart that's slowly weakening without you even noticing. Take Ron, my 72-year-old neighbor. He spent his morning sunk in a recliner until his doctor gave him a serious wake-up call. Your numbers are rising. It's time to move. Ron started walking 25 minutes a day. Within weeks, his blood pressure dropped, his energy surged, and his mood transformed. "I feel like I got a piece of my youth back," he said. And he's not the only one. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who walk daily experience fewer heart attacks, better sleep, less depression, and more independence. That's not just data, that's real life. So don't wait until your heart begs for help. Start with just 10 minutes today. Build up slowly. And if you're already walking, share it in the comments. Your story might be the reason someone else takes their first step. Exercise number 2. Swimming. If walking strengthens your heart on land, then swimming is the closest thing to healing it in motion. As we age, movement becomes harder. Your knees ache, your back stiffens, and even a short walk might feel like too much. But in the water, your body feels light. There's no pressure pulling down on you, just freedom. Freedom to move without pain. And in that freedom, something powerful happens. Your heart gets stronger. Swimming gently forces your heart to work, not aggressively, but consistently. Your circulation improves. Your breathing deepens, and your blood pressure gradually starts to settle. At the same time, your mind calms. The water quiets the nervous system, easing anxiety and emotional tension, both of which silently strain the heart more than we realize. That's why cardiologists from respected clinics like the Cooper Clinic often suggest swimming to their senior patients. It's one of the rare forms of exercise that supports the entire body, muscles, joints, lungs, and most importantly, your heart without breaking it down. Carol, 68, hadn't exercised in years. Arthritis made even basic movements difficult. But once her doctor recommended water aerobics, she gave it a try. After just a few weeks, her stiffness eased. Her energy returned. She even smiled more. And when she returned for her checkup, her heart was doing better than it had in years. So if you have access to a warm pool, give swimming a try. You don't need to be fast. You don't even need to swim laps. Just move, float, stretch. Let your heart find its rhythm again. And if you want more gentle, science-backed ways to care for your heart after 60, hit subscribe and join Golden Aging Health. Your strongest years might just be in front of you. Exercise number 3. Tai Chi. Not every heart-healthy workout has to make you sweat. In fact, one of the most powerful exercises for seniors is also one of the calmest, Tai Chi. Often called meditation in motion. Tai Chi uses slow, flowing movements to improve how your body breathes, balances, and moves, all while giving your heart the break it needs from daily stress. It's especially helpful for older adults, because it places almost no pressure on the joints, yet quietly strengthens the cardiovascular system. Doctors from geriatric and cardiac clinics, including those referenced in publications like the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, have observed that seniors who practice Tai Chi regularly show improved blood flow, better heart rhythm, and more stable blood pressure. These changes happen not by force, but by resetting how the body responds to daily stress. Tai Chi also addresses something medications can't: emotional stress. When you feel lonely or tense, your heart feels it too. That's why calming the mind is just as important as moving the body. Mr. Harold, 74, knows this firsthand. After losing his wife, he struggled with both mild hypertension and isolation. But after joining a small Tai Chi group at his community center, his blood pressure improved and so did his sense of belonging. Even just 15 minutes a day can begin to shift how your heart responds to the world around you. So now that you've seen the first 3 heart-healthy exercises, walking, swimming, and Tai Chi, have you picked the one that fits you best yet? If not, stick around. The next 2 might surprise you, and they could be exactly what your heart's been waiting for. Exercise number 4. Chair yoga. Dolores, 76, used to think her active days were behind her. After knee surgery, even walking across the room made her anxious. But then, her physical therapist introduced her to chair yoga and everything changed. She didn't just move more freely, she regained the courage to move at all. Chair yoga may look gentle, but it's quietly powerful. With every breath, it helps lower tension in your chest. With every stretch, it wakes up circulation. And with each calm posture, your heart begins to let go of the stress that wears it down silently over time. Doctors in integrative heart clinics have long observed that consistent movement, no matter how small, can retrain the body's stress response, reducing the burden on the heart. That's what chair yoga does so well. It builds a rhythm your heart can trust again, without triggering pain or fear. It's also one of the few forms of movement seniors can truly stick with, because it meets you exactly where you are, physically and emotionally. Whether you're managing arthritis, recovering from injury, or simply afraid to fall, chair yoga lets you rebuild strength safely, from the inside out. So if you've been thinking, I can't exercise like I used to, maybe you don't have to. Maybe you just need a chair and a few minutes a day to feel grounded again. So, are you ready for the final heart-healthy movement? Let's move into exercise number 5. It might be the simplest one yet, but its impact could surprise you. Exercise number 5. Resistance band training. You might not expect it, but one of the most effective exercises for heart health after 60 isn't aerobic. It's strength-based. And it starts with something as simple as a stretchy band. Resistance band training gently activates your muscles, and that's more important for your heart than most people realize. As we age, we naturally lose muscle, and that forces the heart to work harder just to support everyday movement. Medical experts, including those at Johns Hopkins, have found that even low-intensity resistance training can reduce resting heart rate and improve oxygen delivery throughout the body. In fact, studies show that when older adults build muscle, their hearts become more efficient, pumping more blood with less effort. It's not about getting bulky. It's about reducing the load your heart carries every day by giving your muscles the strength to carry their share. Ellen, 71, once feared strength training would be too intense. But after trying just 10 minutes of resistance band movements with her wellness group, she felt different. Her balance improved. Her energy returned. And the stairs no longer left her breathless. So if you want your heart to last longer, help it work smarter. Strengthen your body gently, and your heart will thank you. Now that you've seen all 5 heart-healthy exercises, are you ready to choose the ones that fit your life? Or better yet, are you ready to make them part of your daily routine? Let's bring it all together in the final section. We've covered a lot today, but here's the simple truth. Your heart doesn't need extreme workouts or intense gym sessions to stay strong. It needs consistency, the right kind of movement, and a little care every single day. Each of the 5 exercises we discussed can help protect your heart, lower your risk of serious complications, and keep you feeling energized and independent as you age. What matters most is that you take action. Many seniors wait until something goes wrong, until there's chest pain, dizziness, or a trip to the emergency room. But your heart often whispers before it screams. That's why being proactive matters so much. Small changes, made now, can prevent life-altering events later. It's also important to keep track of how your body responds. If you feel overly tired, breathless, or notice any discomfort during or after activity, speak to your doctor. Don't try to push through it. Your body may be sending you a message that deserves attention. And if you haven't already, now's the perfect time to subscribe to this channel. You'll get more practical, senior-friendly advice to help you live stronger, longer, and with confidence. Tap the bell so you never miss an update that could help protect your heart.